Sherdog.com here with McKee. Quick night for you tonight. Talk about it.
I'm just getting back to business, just playing around, now I'm seeing what's ahead of me, I'm seeing the lifestyle. This is my life, this is what I do, this is my job. I don't have any other plans. My dad's always been telling me, but it just kind of went in one ear and out the other, like, what are you going to do after this? Go work a normal job? I'm like, I ain't working no job. So it's just getting serious, and really realizing, like, hey, this is your lifestyle, this is your job, this is what you do. So put 110 in, and now the mercenary's back, taking anybody and everybody out.
Did you feel like you had kind of drifted away from that kind of focused mindset?
Yeah, my last fight, I didn't even feel like I was fighting. I was in there sparring, honestly. And then I hit him with a left in the first, and I felt my thumb do a little twitch again, and I was just like, okay, I'm not throwing that. Let's just keep him at bay with your jab and your hook. Take him down at the end of the round and show that you could take him down, I didn't want to take him down. I never want to take anybody down. I want to stand up, knock people out, That's what the fans want to see. That's what everybody wants to see. So being the people's champ, got to give them what they want, and that's a good fight with a knockout.
The night ended tonight with a left head kick. Did you see that opening from the get-go?
No, honestly, it was him that brought the head kick on. I knew I was going to catch him, though. Like I said at weigh-ins, I said if I don't knock him out in the first, then I'm going to submit him in the second. So when I switched from southpaw to orthodox, I was loading up the right leg, and I heard his corner say he's loading up the right leg, and I was like, damn it, they did some studying here. So I went to throw the overhand right, switched back, and I felt out my range a little bit. I was like, okay, he's not in punching range. I was like, he's in kicking range. Just get it there. So I just threw it up there, and down he went. I saw his eyes roll back on the way down. He hit the ground, and they came forward. So I followed up with a hammer fist, and I noticed he wasn't there, so I just backed off.
Is that something you do often? Do you listen to your opponent's corner?
Honestly, no. I rarely hear anything in there. It's like neither I hear a shout from my dad, figure where you're at, what do you see? Or we have code language when we fight, so he's not going to be like, left, right, left. He'll tell me, what do you see? Or he'll give me a code like Dragon Ball Z. Like Dragon Ball Z, I know is a code for something. I'm not going to give you the code, but it's code for something, So we have our code talk, and I just kind of always hear little things in the fight.
And we've talked about this before. How do you go from prospect to contender? What do you think you need? Do you feel like you need a bigger name? Is that James Gallagher fight? Is that someone that gets you to contendership?
No, that's a step back for me. I don't feel that's a step forward, but that's just a fight that has to happen. Just because man to man I call you a pussy, you're gonna be like, okay, well, I want to say some very rude things back. But me being a businessman, I can't say the things I want to say because I do have children that follow me that hit me up, hey, can you send me a poster? So like I can't react the way I normally would, Let me see him in the street and he says that, oh, it's going down right then and there. So me being the businessman of this, I have to take precautions and do certain little things like sign the contract, James. So he says he doesn't know what contract, and it's the contract you sign before every fight. So if he wants to fight, hopefully he gets back past Machida's brother, and maybe we could fight, I'm willing to take a step back down and beat up him. I know I got a lot of Irish fans that want to see him lose too, just because they know he's a wannabe. So let's get it, man.
The featherweight title was on the line tonight. Patricio Pitbull winning back from Daniel Strauss. I imagine you were watching that fight intently. What are your thoughts on that fight? What are your thoughts of a potential matchup with Patricio down the line?
It was a great fight, I love to mess with Pitbull just because he tries to act like he's never known who I was, but I'm like, you don't know who I am, but the champion knows who I am? Come on, like, just keep it real, show respect, you get respect. So that's why I was calling him out, just messing with him, getting his head. It's nothing to it, but yeah, I love that fight. That's the goal, He wasn't the man, that's why I didn't bother with him anymore. Strauss is the man, he had the belt. Now he has the belt, you're the man, that's who I want, So we can get in there and get it anytime. They give me that fight, I'll take it.
You're not worried that it's too soon in your career, too early?
I don't know, I feel by the end of this year I'm going to be able to be untouchable, Just within the past, I would say, let's see, it's April, 4 or 5 months of me training serious. This was the result of that. And everybody's talking about how he's this great up-and-comer. His only loss is to UFC 135-pound champ. Well, I don't care about any of that. You're stepping in that cage with me, you better bring your A game. So with Pitbull, it'll be a fun fight, you know? I know I'm a lot bigger, I know I'm a lot longer, I have to make him bring the fight to me, but at the same time, he's a great counterpuncher. We saw that tonight. But I don't think he's going to be able to deal with my speed or my length or my spidazz, you know? I'm just major, I do weird stuff.
You want to fight again sometime in 2017? Unlikely that it's going to be a championship fight probably that quickly. Who makes sense for you?
For me, it doesn't matter, you know?
There's no one that you have your eye on?
Pitbull, he's got that belt. Look, gold, that's all I care about, gold. I want that gold, I want that belt around my waist. My dream since I was a kid, one state championship ring and a belt. I got my state championship ring, now I want my belt. That's all there is to it, you know?